내가
냉정하죠.
2022 Shiraz, planted in 2016, so about 9 years old. So still baby in terms of vines. So you've still got your classical plum and pepper element through here in the Shiraz, but going for more of a fresh plum rather than a jammy style, and that pepper element rather than being a hot black pepper is a little bit more of a softer pepper. So going for more of like a green style pepper, still very present within the wine, but kind of comes through as like an undertone. Enjoy. Thanks.
Live it a martini.
One with Jack Dodgy.
is Shibuya. This here is the Shibuya Cross.
할 수 있다.
It's usually that way. In Costco, you don't lose with the tomato.